It's first opening morning here in Missouri, and I've been on the road for a week. So Nace actually woke me up as he was driving down the driveway, and Journey was growling. Kind of got to sleep in a little bit. It's a whole whopping about 5:10, I think, something like that. And anyway, we're gonna stick around here on the hunt grounds. We've been having some longbeards show up back in the candy shop plot with a bunch of hens. I've been out of there for 2 weeks, haven't checked trail cameras, haven't done anything. Winter wheat's probably getting pretty tall, but we're gonna go back there, start this morning, listen, and set up for just a little bit. Usually about 10-11 o'clock they're coming into those fields. If they aren't in there super early this morning, I think we're gonna go hit a couple different properties that we have located some birds on, and if we don't have luck there, swing back here by that 10-11 o'clock hour. We can only hunt to 1 o'clock here in Missouri, so hopefully we'll have good luck and opening day get it done. It'd be nice. I have been on the road working hard trying to get birds for the last 5 days. Helped kind of do team efforts and get everybody else some birds, and I have still yet to get on the bird this season. So we'll see what happens today. I'm gonna crow call and see if I can get this one to fire up. He's so far away, but he fired off, but this closer one hasn't yet. He's across.
I think he's across the road.
So we're here. He sounds like he's like back up in here somewhere. I don't know if he's this far. Got your walking boots on?
You bet.
Get down. Around 642 on this bird this morning. We were set up super close, and he just shut up. So I think he's got hens. We set up on this hillside. Nace heard him holler, start working around, hollered again. I think the easiest way is to go back where we were this morning. All right, so we are underneath the redneck blind out here in the middle of candy shop plot. I've been having this bird come in here 2 weeks ago. He's coming in here every day, 10, 11 o'clock. So far, we found 3 4-leaf clovers. I don't know what that means, but we've had them firing off, coming in. So we're set up underneath here. We got the decoys out in front of us. We got the tom with the Mojo scoot and shoot set up really close. That way, if he stages up out here, I can belly crawl out, grab that thing, and put the sneak on him. But I don't think we're gonna have to. Let's sit here. We're gonna call, see if we can't get a big old long beard down right here on the hunting grounds. that's a shot. Look at that, that's a poke. That's a distance.
From underneath the redneck.
Yeah. I think that's why he didn't want to come right into it, because we're right underneath a redneck. This is where he crosses all the time though. All right guys, so got it done here this morning. Opening morning here in Missouri, and we came out, actually this is where we started this morning, right here in the candy shop. Came and listened. We had 2 birds gobbling long ways off. Thanks to putting the spy points in here a couple weeks ago, I had patterned a couple birds using this, but they weren't using it till about 10 or 11 o'clock, and I just kind of stayed out of here. We heard those birds, they weren't real close to this. We knew that if we were to go in the woods, this is rough. It's up and down these steep hillsides, and you really gotta hunt these hilltops. And so decided to bump out of here and went to another property, and Nace and I had some close encounters. We had a bunch of birds gobbling, and they all henned up pretty quick. We had this one that was gobbling. We got up close to him, and he was maybe at one point in time 20 to 30 yards max in the thicket just between us, wouldn't come out. You can just feel him spitting, drumming in your own chest. And we worked that bird for a while, and he'd shut up and work again. And you know, we finally said, you know what, it's getting close to time, let's go back to the candy shop. Came over here, and we were walking down in here. We had just set up, and I think, I don't know if a crow had called, and they said he had heard the bird, and contemplating if we did, and then sure enough, started calling. Heard us from pretty much over 2 ridges away, worked his way up and over gobbling, and I thought I heard him spitting, drumming. I couldn't see him, and he just came in silently, and Nace finally was like, there he is, I see his head. And so he actually watched him for a little bit before I could ever see him. And I don't know if it's because he's been whooped or if we're right underneath the redneck. Normally I have pictures right up against the redneck, but he just was going to skirt across this field, put his tail fan down, and was going to just kind of walk across, probably come over here and strut where they always strut, and I wasn't going to let it happen. And let the lead sling a long ways out, and he didn't do much of any kind of flop until we got down here. But super blessed. First bird for me this season. Like I said, I've had probably been a part of or put, you know, close to 5 people on birds already this season and been a part of those hunts, which is awesome. I love that. But it always feels nice to get your own bird in your hands here. So appreciate Nace getting behind the camera. We'll see how the camera work turned out. We were hidden in there, so there's a lot of brush in between everything, but it's how you got to be for these Easterns. These Easterns are smart. They're going to pick you off, so we play hide and seek real well with them. Sometimes too good. Doesn't always come across great on the camera. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to comment down below, like and subscribe, watch all the other videos. We're releasing a ton of turkey videos right now. And until next time, have a better than average day.
Won't you take a little ride on down to the
That wasn't so good. I think he's got one last little puff in him. You can see him puffing up.